Tonight, you and I are taking the last regular overnight sleeper train in Japan, the Sunrise Express.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
This train quietly crosses the country through the night, while most of Japan sleeps. There used to be sleeper trains all across Japan, slow, overnight journeys connecting distant parts of the country. But over time, most of them vanished, replaced by the speed of the Shinkansen. And somehow, this one survived. But who knows for how much longer? And getting a ticket for it? That is a full task in itself. Rooms sell out incredibly fast. Bookings are notoriously confusing. And demand has become so intense that entire businesses now exist purely to secure tickets for people, often at prices far beyond the original rate. Somehow, this train has built a deeply dedicated following among train lovers across Japan and beyond. Because this isn't just transportation anymore. It's one of the last moving pieces of all Japan. The kind of Japan that feels harder and harder to find today. But tonight, you and I are stepping on board together. Into quiet corridors softly lit through the night, past shower rooms, vending machines, Nobi sleeping spaces, and a variety of room types before settling into our cozy little private room. And somewhere between stations, sleep, and the gentle movement of the train, we will experience a side of Japan that almost doesn't exist anymore. When I tried to book this train journey at the JR office, the big train route books came out, and even a senior manager stepped in to figure things out. But somehow, it all worked out at the end.
I got the tickets! I'm going on the sleeper train!
Now, getting to the Sunrise Express train is a bit of a journey in itself. I'm coming from Hiroshima, where I spent the last day. And now I'm taking the Shinkansen to Okayama, which is the starting point of my sleeper train journey today. Being on the Shinkansen is a highlight in itself. But today isn't about that. Today it's just a commute. Now, trains in Japan feel different. People don't just use them, they notice them. On the platforms, cameras are ready, eyes fixed on the tracks. It's nice to see that I'm surrounded by like-minded people. A quick Shinkansen ride after, I arrive in Okayama. They call it the land of sunshine because it gets more sunny days than almost anywhere else in Japan. And the first thing I notice here isn't even my train, it's an ad for a Hello Kitty Shinkansen, which apparently is a real thing. And I don't know why I didn't know that, but Hello Kitty was invented in Japan, so this train right here just makes perfect sense. Okay, but that's for another journey. Let's get back to my train.
Konnichiwa. Is it correct?
Yes, but do you have a free ticket?
Yes.
Alright, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Which platform?
It's number 4.
Arigato.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. It is happening.
Eventually, I make my way to the platform, and this is where it starts to feel real.
I really feel like a kid in a Disneyland playground right now. I see so many people out with their cameras waiting for this train just as much as me. So I definitely don't feel alone here.
I still have a bit of time before my departure, but seeing the train listed on the board, it's a proper pinch me moment. Quick warning, my voice might be slightly higher in the next scene.
Oh my god, it's here! Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so excited! This is the Sunrise Express and I'm gonna be on it! Wait, where are you going? Wait for me! This was supposed to be my car! Right, so the reason the train stopped at the very front is because this is the first train. This train consists out of 2 routes and these routes connect in Okayama. So when you're coming from Tokyo to Okayama, they split here and continue to their respective destinations, and on the way back, they connect here back again to go to Tokyo. So now is the connection process basically.
The staff are carefully getting one half of the train ready, waiting for the other half to arrive. And you notice it again, that feeling of mutual train excitement. People are standing, watching, filming, taking pictures and creating those family memories. Look at this boy right here. He's just as excited as me. And then there's this person right here. He is ready with not 1 but 2 phones, just like me when I try to film on my main camera and on my phone at the same time. It makes me feel like I'm right at home in this little train-loving world. Then the second train pulls in and the 2 connect. Quick, almost effortless. The staff know exactly what they are doing. Every movement feels routine. practiced. And all around, cameras pointed at this exact moment. It's hard to tell who is actually boarding and who came just to witness this. But one thing is clear, I've never seen this much attention for a train before. You might think a superstar has arrived, but no, it's just two trains meeting to continue on from here together.
Okay, they are docked and now everyone is running, so I'm running too. Whoop, doors have opened up and I'm not there yet. I have to run faster. This ticket is too expensive for me to miss it. There it is. I'm on the train. Okay, I think they're saying closing, get in. Music is playing. Oh, that's such a hearty goodbye here. So I have car number 1, seat number 9. Technically it is bed number 9. And from this description here I can see that 1 to 11 is the lower deck and 21 to 29 is the upper one. So I am on the lower one today. Okay, I'm gonna head in now. Oh my god. This is so cool. Whoa. What is happening here? I have many floors. I have an upstairs here, a downstairs here.
This train doesn't come with 1, but 2 floors, filled with a variety of rooms.
Okay, I think I will drop... Oh, we are moving. I will drop off my stuff now, and then I'm gonna run around. Oh my god. This is my bed. Okay, relax. I will drop off my stuff and then I'm gonna go and get a shower card. I will tell you why.
And when it comes to the room, we will explore it in depth a little later.
And I've just noticed that I can lock my room with a code. Hopefully I'm not gonna make a mistake. So the way this works now is basically I am supposed to rotate, close the door and turn the knob to the position marked by red. Done. Enter 4-digit code and press the hash key. Okay. Locked.
But still a quick double check, just in case.
Perfect. All my stuff is safe and secure inside. Only you and I know my code now. Let's go explore the train.
Starting with the upstairs.
And I've seen that there's one cabin here free, so I'm gonna check it out first before it's occupied. It is one of those twin double beds cabins, so you have one bed here and one bed there. Both of them have a window. It looks so fun. Like if you're coming with someone and you want to stay in a double room, look, it comes with a set of stairs here as well. So the other person can comfortably get up rather than like climbing over somebody. And the upper one seems to be hanging here in the air. You see that?
See the staff member in the back? I used the chance to ask him my most important question.
I just asked about the shower cards and he said they are sold out. Why? I was so excited to see the showers here. Yes, they have showers on this train. Oh, I'm so sad right now.
Well, I might have found another way to access the showers, but for now, I'm making my way down this long corridor.
Oh, it's really chic. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Hello. Konnichiwa. Ooh, lounge area. Oh, how nice. Right, so this seems to be like a communal eating / relaxing / sitting and looking outside of the window. During the day you can see something. Right now it's full on dark. But I love that the chairs are oriented towards the window, so everyone gets a view rather than like next to each other or behind each other. And I have found the shower card machine. So the way it works here on the train, from what I've read online, is there are showers available, shower rooms, and one of them is right here, but you need a shower card to access the shower room and you need to purchase that. The price is, I am not sure how much. I wanted to just pay whatever it costs, to be honest. So my hope is I'm just gonna stand around here, wait until somebody goes out and I will be like, hello, can I quickly have a look at the shower? Maybe that works out. But how cool is that to have shower on the train? It sounds deluxe to me, like next level train experience.
I know showers exist on other trains around the world, but for me, this is a first. And of course, we are on a Japanese train, so we have a vending machine in the middle of the train with all sorts of drinks. I waited outside the shower for quite a while, but no one ever came out. Turns out it was empty the whole time.
This is so cool. So the room itself is basically an area to change, to prepare yourself for the shower, and after the shower there is a fan available in here and a big metal basket to leave all your stuff so it doesn't fly around the moving train. There are 2 hangers right here and you can lock the door as well, and there's this whole machine here for inserting your shower card and the information on how to use it, and it says that the shower can be 6 minutes with hot water. That's it, that's all you have. But another really cool thing here is that you have a room cleaning button, and then the shower is cleaned, auto-cleaned. I don't know how that works, but we're in Japan, so of course they have technology like that. By the way, I took my money, so I got all these coins and I think 1,000 yen bill to buy my shower card, and so I carry around money in a plastic bag. So I had all the intentions to get one, but it just hasn't worked out. Although, kind of like, where is everyone? Why is there nobody waiting for it? Where are the showers? Can they give me their card, please? If you know, can you let me know, please? Oh my God. I thought I cannot open the door, but I can. I just started leaning against it and it started opening up. So my first view, it's a full shower room. Wow, it's massive. And you have soap available here, as well as shampoo. And the timer clock is right here. And the whole shower space is massive. So this room right here is really, really big. Look, I can fully stretch out my arm on this side. And then obviously wait a second, swap the camera to the other hand. This side equally is the same size, really, really big. That is like bigger than a bathroom in Tokyo would be, I would say. Absolutely crazy. We are on the train.
Soon, I found myself continuing through the train, and with every step, new shapes and spaces slowly revealed themselves.
So here we have a totally different layout. This is like stairs, and there are 2 rooms in there. So I think these are probably the bigger rooms in here, like the deluxe rooms, because you can have a room where you have a chair in your room and a sink, which is so nice. And there are also twin double rooms, so instead of the on top of each other, the one that we've seen already, there are also rooms that are the beds next to each other.
And even though I can't step into these rooms on this ride, there's another section on the train that is incredibly unique and unmistakably Japan.
So another option to sleep on this train is in the Nobi rooms. I read online that this is considered to be a more budget-friendly option, and it is basically a capsule style room where you sleep on a carpeted area and in a bunk bed style. But if you have the JR Pass, this section is actually free of charge. If you want any of the other sleeping options, you would have to pay extra. And the fun part about this section is that I feel like it's kind of a fun space to be at, especially if you're traveling in a group. It's kind of like a little bit of a pajama party.
At first, it feels a little unusual, not quite what you would expect, but there's something about it. The simplicity, the openness, and at the same time, the innovation and comfort in the minimal approach that slowly makes me wish I had another ticket for exactly this space.
There's 1 room available here, so I'm using the opportunity to have a look at it for myself. It looks so cozy to me. The nicest part is that every single person sleeping up or down has their own view. And the colors in here are so warm and inviting. It is really brown, there's gentle warm light. The carpet looks clean and soft and, all the good things that you want to have when you go to sleep. The thing that is separating you from your neighbors is this curtain, which you can lock up on this side, and your head is equally separated from the person next to you with a wall. But the rest of the body is basically empty. I think that's okay because, when you sleep anyway, the only thing you care about is that there's not like one person sleeping next to you like that, but the rest doesn't matter. One thing that you also get is fresh bedding that is right there, so you set it up yourself. But anyway, let's move on from here. And we just reached a stop here.
Hello. That is nice. Little refresher. Yeah, people are boarding onto the train right now. Okay, so I'm happy I got to film the rooms before they are fully packed. I kept walking further through the train, and at some point I completely lost count of how many different room layouts I had seen by then. Quietly moving through the upper and lower decks, there was something incredibly satisfying about it all. This was the place I had been looking forward to for so long. And with every step, I could feel myself getting more tired. But at the same time, knowing how difficult it was to even get on this train in the first place, I wanted to stretch out every second of being awake, to take it all in, almost like a child asking for 10 more minutes before bedtime. Okay, I'm back in car number 1, my home. So, let's see if the door opens up with the code. Enter for it works. Well, hello, home sweet home. Wow, what a first exploration of the train. I cannot believe it, and I cannot believe that I'm finally in my room. But I also feel a little bit nauseous because the train is quite shaking around and I'm moving backwards a lot, so not in direction of travel. So I'm feeling a little bit like not well right now, but we'll get there, we'll get better. Luckily, at this moment, we stopped at a station for more passengers to board, and I used the chance to let that nausea settle down a bit. But before I will settle into my room, I thought I want to have another snack, because my dinner was earlier on this evening. This train has departed at 22:34, so I had dinner at Okayama. It was a delicious pork katsu with miso soup, rice, cabbage, really delicious dinner. But haven't had my dessert yet, so I bought this sugar-free chocolate crisps in 7-Eleven at the train station. So I'm gonna head out to the lounge area and have that. I'm gonna come back and settle in for the night. This. Okay, I'm alone now in the lounge area. The windows are gigantic in here, literally full-on wall-size windows to look at as you drive by, and we are passing a station right now. The train is going so fast at some points, and I'm flying through the train. So let me carefully find my seat. Ow. I thought it's a bit softer, but it was full on metal. Oh no, it went straight through my bone. It's okay. Finally, I'm sitting in the lounge area with a snack in my hand, just watching Japan pass by outside the window. And honestly, this is the part I imagined the most. The quiet movement of the train, the soft lights, the feeling of going somewhere far while doing absolutely nothing at all. It almost doesn't feel real. All the excitement leading to this one calm moment. Sitting on a sleeper train in the middle of the night, somewhere in Japan. That really sounds like the beginning of a good movie. Maybe. Okay, I had a little bit of my snack. Time to get back to my cabin. Oh, hello. I'm not the only one filming. The time has finally come for a room tour of my room and my bed for tonight. Oh, my ears are just popping up. We are driving somewhere really high or really low. Anyway, there we go. It is so cozy in here. It is enough space for one person to be really comfortable in here, and it is all optimized for two things. Number one, view, and number two, sleeping space and sleeping comfort. The view. Look at that window. It is almost full-size wall and full width wall. That is amazing. And I think there is a blind. Oh, it slides down so smoothly. I'm just getting so excited about everything on this train. The mattress itself has an interesting shade because it is a little bit curved here, so my head has a little bit less space than my feet. Well, turns out that space wasn't meant for my head, it was for my feet, which means I spent the entire night sleeping the wrong way around without ever realizing it. Maybe I was so focused on facing the direction of travel to avoid feeling nauseous again that I completely missed it. Oh well. Otherwise, we have a clean sheet on top of the mattress already, and it also comes with a pyjama, a pillow, It is a rice pillow, I think, or a bean pillow. It's really healthy to sleep on it. The blanket itself is really warm, soft, cushioned, perfect. It is quite chilly in here for my liking, but luckily I can regulate the temperature, which I'm gonna do in a moment as well. On this side I have a table right here, or like a little place where I can put something down or eat something on. It also comes with one plastic cup. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with it, but you know, it's there. I think that is with that side. Oh, no. Look, I forgot this part. I can look through the little sneak peek thing. Feels like a home almost to have that. Then, one thing we haven't checked out here in the room yet is this cockpit looking like station, which makes me feel like I can fly to the moon with it based on the looks of it. There is a button, which I think is a radio button, but nothing is coming out of the speaker station here though. But there is an outlet for headphones with a cable, so maybe if I plug that in, it's gonna work. And there's a manual alarm clock in here as well. It feels so nostalgic to have that on a train. This is the moment when you realize that you are on an older train, but everything inside looks super modern and super new. You really don't feel it. You feel like it was built yesterday based on how it has been really taken care of and all the amenities inside. But when you see this type of stuff, you really understand that you're on a nostalgic, maybe soon dying out train. And that's pretty cool to me. Otherwise, there's also a button here for light, so that is gonna make me, makes a little cozy light, and then there we go, full-on night light as well, and a heater, which I'm not sure where the heating outlet is, but anyway, that's that. Alright, it was finally time to settle in for the night. I plugged in my charger and realized that what I thought was a pair of pajamas was actually a yukata. And honestly, it looked cozy. Just maybe not sleeping through the night type of cozy. So with my towel and toothbrush in hand, I headed over to the sink area to get ready for bed. One really cool thing that the sink has is a little curtain. So it feels like you have a private bathroom experience in the middle of the hallway, really, because that's where I am right now. So welcome to the bathroom. Come on in. That looks nice. Welcome to the toilet. That is my space in here. There are no buttons on the train from what I can see. You know, all this nice music and heating and all the cool stuff that Japan has is not here. That's okay though. We only need a functioning, good, clean toilet in here. There's toilet paper available and equally some antiseptic. And there's also a child seat here. That is so cute and so inclusive of parents. And apart from that, there's like a shelf over there, but I don't think it's for me. I think it's for the toilet paper that is in there. It's a little clean toilet, basically. Eventually, I made my way back to my room. The train quietly rolled through the night, with lights occasionally passing by the window before fading back into darkness. And somewhere between exhaustion and excitement, I climbed into bed, snuggled under the blanket, and slowly drifted off to sleep. Well, good morning. I slept so well here. I was so cozied up. I was really warm. At some point I turned on the heater. I figured out where it's coming from and it's below my bed. And I most definitely slept like a baby. I only wish I had more hours in the train so I could sleep longer in here and be longer on the train. But I cannot believe it that I spent my night on the Sunrise Express. I'm literally the happiest person on earth right now, trust me. So now I have a little bit less than an hour left until I arrive to Tokyo. So I'm gonna jump into the bathroom area, brush my teeth and get ready and come back here to sit and enjoy the arrival into Tokyo. Finally, I can see from my window everything in daylight. I'm all ready and set
for the day as much as I can because I still obviously don't have the shower card. It's still sold out, but it's okay. And now I have another, like, what? How much time do we have? 6:45. So I have another like 20-ish minutes maybe to sit around and look outside of the window, and this is already Tokyo area. We are getting closer. It's city views all around me. It's a grayish day, unfortunately.
I just sat there for a while, quietly watching the scenery pass by outside the window. Now that it was bright outside, I could finally properly see the landscapes rolling by. Everything felt slower now, calmer. Knowing the journey was slowly coming to an end, I tried to enjoy those last moments in my little space on the train. And little by little, I started packing up and cleaning after myself. Not quite ready to leave just yet.
Oh, by the way, the night on this pillow, it was so nice. It felt like the perfect neck support. I was a little bit worried to sleep on such a rice pillow, but I loved it. It was really, really comfortable. I still prefer a memory foam or, you know, soft pillow, but this was nice. That is my alarm sound. It's saying we have arrived to Tokyo, and I see all the Shinkansens passing by now, so we are definitely close to the station. Time to pack up, time to get my coat on and head out. Spending every last second I have in this room, so I closed up the door again. We are still parking into the station. It's Tokyo main station, so it's really big. That's it. Me and my two big backpacks. I'm ready. Voila, can barely rotate. Let's go. I think I'm the last one. Arigato, arigato. Bye bye train. And I'm out. Let's go to the front, of course. Oh, and I'm not the only one at the front this time. Wow! Look at its little nose! It's so like cute! It's just a cute one. Oh, but the colors and the name! Oh my god, to see the name up there!
I probably saw all these details yesterday already while boarding the train, but only now that I properly noticed them. And once again, I'm not the only one filming here. People are all around the platform doing the exact same thing, trying to capture these final moments before the train disappears again.
And with that, hello from Tokyo! Woohoo! I'm back! I'm so happy! Can barely see the stairs of my two backpacks here, but there's one thing that I urgently need in my life, and that's a really good coffee. So that's my next destination. It's also so early, so it's rush hour commute time. It's definitely not the time that I'm out yet.
This right here feels like a completely different world now, filled with people, movement and noise. And somehow it only makes me realize even more how small and cozy that little room on the train had felt. That's okay. This may be the last regular sleeper train in Japan, but it definitely won't be the last sleeper train you and I take around the world.
But with that, my video on the Sunrise Express is coming to an end. If you have enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button to support me and so that other people can find it as well. It really does help. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my other videos about Japan and the world. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!